I think it was loud. We put 4,000 in the seats in KC, and our Louisville event sold out at just under 3,800. So we've done big numbers in Louisville and big numbers in KC. It was an energized crowd. It was people having a great time, and that's what you like to see. What we'll do next time we come back to Milwaukee is we'll get ahead of the market. We'll get in, instead of getting 4 weeks out, we'll get in 8 weeks out, really pump it up like crazy, but it's too easy. I mean, it's an hour and 10 minutes. I'm going to drive home tonight and sleep in my own bed.
I love it.
It's just awesome. I mean, this never happened. So, and it was cool. It was fun. I mean, it was an energized crowd. It was a knowledgeable crowd. So, we'll be back. We just need to get further in front of it.
I have to admit, as a Chicagoan, I know you are too, I kind of feel like I'm in enemy territory right now. Like all the Packers fans everywhere.
Yeah, I know. And after what happened last week, I don't think that there's going to be any argument that they have a better football team than we do.
Johnson made that catch.
Oh my God, was that the worst call you've ever seen?
Well, I mean, it's the right call, but the bad rule.
Yeah, to the letter of the law, but my goodness. Anyway, sorry, I digressed.
Hey, are you any closer on the Strikeforce Bellator co-promotion?
He asked the same question. I've been calling. We've been reaching out to him. And I never like to. I like to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Hector. Gilbert wants to fight. He called for it. Eddie wants to fight. I want the fight. I'll do it under any structure that they want to do it under. I just want Eddie to have a chance to have that fight. Of course, right now Eddie's got a hugely rejuvenated Roger Huerta who recognizes that he loses this fight, and it's really, it's a horrible position for his career. But he wins it, and he's beaten what a lot of people are calling the best lightweight in the world right now. And then we've got, of course, we've got a world title fight that we've got to do. So we'll see, but I would love to do that fight.
That Philadelphia card that could be a pay-per-view.
It's a great card.
Really could.
It's a great card.
What does that do for the championship belt if Alvarez loses?
From your perspective. It's that same dilemma that I've talked about many times. It's a super fight, and guys are going to lose fights. If people forget, Eddie came into our first tournament in season 1 with the ESPN Alliance 2.5 months removed from the Aoki loss. Would it be ideal from a synergy and a promotional perspective? No, but there's so many ways to lose a fight. You know what I mean? And it could happen. I like Eddie's chances in this fight. Eddie Alvarez, I think right now is fighting as well, if not better, than anybody at 55 in the world.
Yeah.
So, and he's just his training is insane, and Eddie was working with Frankie in preparation for the BJ fight, and he was really dominant in his preparation with Frankie Edgar. And Frankie would be the first one to say it. I think Eddie Alvarez is one of the best lightweights, if not the best in the world. So, he's a force to be reckoned with. It'll be interesting to see. I love the fight, great personalities, and stylistically, if the old Roger shows up, we got a great fight in our hands.
Absolutely. Is there anyone on your radar as far as free agents that you're looking to pick up?
A lot. We've been knock on wood. We've had some great signings of late. We've had some really great guys in terms of young prospects. Look at Larkin, who we just signed. A world-class wrestler who's at the top level, who comes out and almost knocks a guy out with a head kick, who doesn't look at all like your typical wrestler would look. But we've got our eyes on some guys. We need to bring some really talented guys in at 55 and 85. Right now, 45 and 70 for us are just stacked with great fighter after great fighter. 85 and 55, we need to go out and continue to proactively search for the next Hector Lombard, Eddie Alvarez, Ben Askren, Joe Moore, and Joe Soto, those kind of guys. So we're working on it.